The news of the end of the FIFA franchise as we know it was a shock to many gamers, but it also marks a new and exciting direction for EA Sports. What changes are expected? After nearly 30 years of creating a defining football experience, the news broke that a dramatic change would be taking place in the gaming world. The end of the FIFA franchise marks a new direction for EA, with a standalone title, EA Sports FC, set to release when FIFA 23 eventually comes to an end. EA are likely to involve tons of new features in the game, and fans can't wait to see what's in store. With the hype already building, let's buckle up and get ready for what we're hoping to see in EA Sports FC 24. Free to play. Free-to-play games have been gaining popularity over the years, and there's no denying it's a huge hit. Games like Fortnite and Warzone have set the bar high with their massive success, and it would be incredible if EA followed in their footsteps. By making the game free to play, it would not only bring in a whole new audience, but it would also give former players the chance to revisit the game. With the vast amounts of money generated from the Ultimate Team microtransactions, it's entirely possible for EA to make this move. The potential for growth and expansion is huge, and this would bring a fresh new life back to the game. Not only would it attract new players, but it would also keep the current base players engaged and interested. Making the game free to play would also make it more accessible to a wider audience, increasing its reach and potential for growth. This could prove to be a smart strategy for EA, as the success of free-to-play games has been proven time and time again. It's exciting to think about what could happen if EA were to make this move, and it'll be interesting to see if they actually do so. Overall, the idea of making the game free-to-play is an absolute game changer, and would have a huge impact on the game's popularity and success. Whether or not it actually happens remains to be seen, but the potential for growth and expansion is definitely there. Online career mode. The idea of introducing online career mode has been a hot topic among the FIFA community for a long time now, and it's a concept that has the potential to completely revolutionise the game. Career mode has always been a staple in FIFA, but the introduction of online gaming took away some of its excitement, as the competitive aspect just isn't as thrilling. With online career mode in EA Sports FC, all of that could change. Imagine being able to submit bids to your friends for players, take them on in a Champions League final, or laugh as they're relegated to the Championship on the final day. The depth and excitement that online play would bring to career mode is unparalleled, and it will make EA Sports FC an even more enjoyable game to play. Of course, this addition would only work if it's done correctly, and the developers put in the effort to make it a seamless and fun experience. The addition of online career mode would draw many players back to the game, as it will bring a new level of excitement and competition to the game. Not only would it bring back former players, but it would also attract new players who are looking for a deeper, more immersive gaming experience. With the right execution, online career mode could become one of the most popular and sought after features in the all-new EA Sports FC. Whether or not it becomes a reality remains to be seen, but it's a concept that has many fans eagerly waiting and hoping for its implementation. Improved Pro Clubs. It's time for EA Sports FC to address the need for its Pro Clubs mode, which is in dire need of an upgrade. Fans have been calling for new features, different gameplay options, and more customization options for some time now. It's time for the developers to listen to their requests and make the necessary improvements. One of the biggest benefits of an upgrade would be the introduction of crossplay, which would enable players from Xbox and PlayStation to play together. This would significantly increase the player base and bring a new level of competition to the game. It will also allow players to play with their friends who may be on a different gaming platform, making the experience much more enjoyable and inclusive. Another benefit of an upgrade would be the introduction of new features and customization options. This would give players more control over their gaming experience and allow them to personalize their team and players in new and exciting ways. This would also help keep players engaged and interested in the game, as they would have the ability to create a unique and customized experience. Improving the Pro Clubs mode could be a simple solution for EA Sports FC to keep its players happy. The new title provides a great opportunity for EA to show their commitment to the mode and deliver on the fans' requests. With the right investment of effort, EA could make the Pro Clubs mode one of the most popular and sought after features in the game. Advanced AI. It's no secret that FIFA has been loved for its realism and depth of gameplay. However, there's always room for improvement, and one area that needs attention is the AI of the game. In order to provide a more challenging and dynamic gameplay experience, EA Sports FC should focus on enhancing the AI and how they react to different situations. One key aspect that should be improved is the AI's ability to adapt to players' styles. The AI should be able to recognise players' tendencies and make strategic decisions on the fly. For example, if a player is pressing late, the AI should have better passing options to counteract the pressure. The defensive AI should be able to support what the player is doing, rather than simply dropping back. This would add a new level of complexity and strategy to the game, making it more engaging and challenging. Another important aspect that should be improved is the AI's ability to make realistic mistakes. Just like human players, the AI should be prone to making mistakes that can impact the game in unpredictable ways. This would add an element of unpredictability to the game and make it more intense and dynamic. The AI's mistakes should be realistic and not just random, so that players can learn from their own mistakes and improve their game. Finally, by improving the AI, EA Sports FC would provide a more immersive and realistic gaming experience for players who want to be challenged and engaged. Players would be able to experience a game that feels more like real football, with the AI making realistic decisions and reacting to different situations just like real players do. This would make the game more enjoyable and challenging and would keep the players coming back for more. Licenses and updates. Regular updates and new content are crucial in keeping the game fresh and engaging. EA Sports FC should provide this. It'll be interesting to see how the licenses will work next year, with reports indicating minimal changes. One area that needs attention is the Brazilian leagues, a country known for its passion and dedicated football fans and teams. Regular updates will ensure that players are always experiencing something new and exciting and can keep coming back to the game for more. Women's football. With the rise of women's football, it's time for EA to implement a full database of women's teams in the game. Women's football fans have been waiting for this for a long time, and it's time to give them the representation they deserve. Although women's teams have been included in FIFA since FIFA 16, they've only been international sides until recently. To EA's credit, they have added a lot more features around women's football in FIFA 22 and 23, allowing female Volta characters, player careers, commentators, and more. But it'll be good to see the whole world of women's football involved in EA Sports FC. The increased representation of women's football in EA Sports FC's branding gives fans reason to believe that this would change in the new game. Accurate and realistic stats and ratings. Accuracy and realism are key factors in ensuring that the statistics and player ratings in EA Sports FC are truly reflective of real-life performance. EA have often been criticised in this area for being slow to adapt or being plain wrong. These ratings should also be regularly updated to reflect changes in form, injury, and team and individual performance, along with fan feedback. Something they already do well is Ultimate Team, but is slow for online seasons. Revamped Ultimate Team. Last, but certainly not least, as this is what some fans will be crying out for, a revamped Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team has been by far EA's most popular mode and cash cow since its introduction in FIFA 09. The mode is adored by hundreds of thousands of people, but there's no denying in the past couple of years it's become a bit stale. It has become ridiculously easy to obtain a world-class side, and the grinding element of the game has vanished, ruining the game for players who like a challenge. EA need to rethink its content strategy and delay insane cards emerging so early on. Otherwise, EA Sports FC could be a total disaster. There are many exciting possibilities for the first edition of EA Sports FC, and we hope that EA take these suggestions into consideration. With new and improved features, the game has potential to provide players with an unparalleled gaming experience. From better AI to more realistic gameplay, from regular updates to new and unique game modes, there's so much that EA Sports FC can offer to its players. But we want to hear from you, the players. What are your thoughts? And what would you like to see included in the game? Don't hesitate to drop a comment below. Let us know what you think. We would love to hear your ideas and thoughts on the future of EA Sports FC. Thanks for watching. We're always here to give you sport.